I'm a minute late. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching Reels, making sure I was clean. Anyway, hello. So we're going to be focusing on coming back to this model. Now, you guys might remember this from a while back. The web series that I'm planning, I'm basing it around this ship. I just really like the design and all the functionality of it. Just check, is that audio a little bit too loud skis? Oh, there it is. Bring you down, sunshine. So, yeah, I'm going to revisit it morning, evening. It is 9:20. Spooky's here. Jason's here. I'm off to work on Sundays. That sucks. Leo's here. Oh my goodness. I don't know. So, yes, like I've been saying, we're going to come back and focus on this ship. There's been a lot of different techniques that I've been using. One of them has been DreamUV to retexture stuff. So we're probably just going to quickly wipe this clean and retexture this ship. And then from there, we're going to come back in and do the whole center console in here. The plan is probably have dual seat. The other thing that needs to be updated is I need cargo containers, as well as one of these panels needs to be removable because that's part of the script of what happens. The back end here, how it opens up, it's going to be more technical things happening, quite a bit of cleaning up, but then once this is hopefully done today or throughout the week, be up on Patreon, full updated. So straight away off the bat, save. From here, I'm just going to go jump straight into the asset browser because this is where all my materials are. There we go. Materials, DreamUV. Here we go. So these are all my materials. Now, what I am going to have to do is clean up the UV bit. And I'm hoping that everyone's having a wonderful Sunday so far. I'm pretty sure it's Sunday everywhere in the world by now. So we're going to go from to here, to here, to here. And then right there, Control E, mark seam. Ooh, actually, hey, oh no, nope. Let's not do that one in there. We'll just get rid of that. Control E, clear seam. And we'll do the same for this one. Deselect you, please. And all that. Control E, clear seam. Lovely. Alto's here. Oh, my goodness. Just as... Welcome. Oh, gosh. I wonder if DreamUV beta... I don't know what else needs to be done to it for it to be moving to the next realm, I guess. I don't know what exactly you would like to call it. Control E, mark seam. So just kind of going around getting all those points, because obviously I've put in a whole bunch of bevels that I don't think I can get rid of unless I had mesh machine, but I don't have mesh machine, so we won't be doing that. Let's go like so. I'll just quickly... Come on, Marco, just quickly do this. Hurry up. There we go. Control E, mark seam. So just from this point, if we go into hotspot, we will jump over into it. All right. I've got to be a little bit more sparring with how much I use it. It's good. It's a good drink. What has everyone else been working on? Does marking seams help DreamUV? Yes. So pretty much what it's doing, DreamUV is going to find everywhere there's a seam or within like 60 degrees. It's kind of like doing a smart UV unwrap. But because I've got 3 layers of bevels, it doesn't see that 30 degrees difference. So if I go control... Oops. So if I were to go Smart UV Project, here's that angle limit. Because I don't have... Because everything's under 66 degrees, it's not going to UV unwrap properly. So that's why I do that. And you'll see here, if I wanted those edge wear on here, I would have to do it. So if we were to jump into material mode, you see here there's no edge wear. That is a dumpster fire. Wonder what happened there. But we can come back and fix that one up. Ah, that's what happened. Oops. So we'll fix that up. Let's just make sure... Where are you, buddy? There we go. Let's get rid of that. Control E, mark seam. And now that's going to fix up that top section. Where else does it look? So that's all that. Looks yuck. So that'll get fixed. This will get fixed. This section here, I kind of want this line to be a seam. And let's just make sure we go all the way around. And so yeah, we're just pretty much doing a little bit of UV unwrapping to, you know, get into the mood. If you know what I'm saying. No. Let's just... Okay, let me just try to find... Oh yeah, you like that spooky? Orthographic mode. There we go. Let's grab that. Make sure that's an edge there. Control E, mark seam. Let's grab that edge there. Control E, mark seam. I just want to make sure that when we do it this first time round, I don't have to keep redoing it, especially if it's going to take time. Control E, mark seam. Now, it hasn't been done yet. Will it? Control L. Yeah, I hate you. So let's do another hotspot and we'll go from there. Mr. Emerges here. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. Always a pleasure. Here's the question. Who used to play the X series? So Egosoft, the X games. I used to play X2 Rebirth back in the day, and it's just kind of like having a conversation with someone earlier, like an hour and a half ago. I don't have a watch on, but I'm looking at the watch. My watch is over there charging. And it was just kind of like a flood of memories. Yeah, there we go. So you can see now how we've got that nice cut in there. I am fairly chuffed with that. I think that's okay. I think, nope. Let's do this section. Yep, that'll work. Control E, mark seam. The other thing as well is if I wanted to make a seam, I can do, you know, for instance here and here, Control E, mark seam, and that's going to create a natural seam. From a flat 2D perspective. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Oh, who just joined? Bjorn, welcome. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the channel. I completely agree, but I find that just modeling wise, it just makes Marco's life easier galore. I think let's do that. Let's do that edge there, and we'll do that edge there, and I think she'll be alright, mate. Hey, yeah, that's a bit of a problem there. Let's just break the wrist and walk away on that one. Actually, no, let's leave that, and we're going to come back to that piece. So just for now, let's do a hotspot, and then we can start applying these materials. Deadly, welcome. Diane, how long you use Blender? Oh my goodness. I found videos from 2012, I think, of when I was making stuff. So, about then, I would say. I think it was beforehand. It was before that. Those were just videos that I posted online. I might post them on my channel. Kind of do a where I was, where I am now. You would have thought the evolution would have been a lot quicker, but sure, whatevs. Okay, so now we're here. Let's have a look at the material. I'm not such a big fan of this material, so I know that I'm going to want probably this one. That's a lot cleaner material. I'm going to add in another shiny material, and that's what these ones are going to be. Control L, assign. Nice. Let's just hide that. This here as well is going to be my shiny silver. Let's add another one in, and I want these panels here to be kind of a red, you red, and you two red. Assign. Just to kind of break that up. I don't like that, so I'm going to come in and fix that. Adam Richo! I had a mental blank, dude. Losing the plot. But you can already see, look at the difference in what a texture does. And so these are the ones that I've been developing and really been focusing, trying to make them look schmick. And I love it. We love it. We love it, said Bonnie and Ben. How does it go? Will you say it again? We might even add in another color. Tell me true. That one there. Chipped that one and that one. Control L. Because I do want to have just kind of like a variations. And we can see just like the ships come together so well. Let's select that piece. You can be light as well. I mean, Margo, why don't you use vertex colored materials coupled with those? What? This is just how, like, the workflow that I've developed, and it just seems to be really efficient for me. Let's go. You are now dark. Oh, there's a person in here. Chipped, painted dark grey. There we go. Here's another fun fact. If you're going from Blender to NVIDIA Omniverse and you're using the exporter, always triangle. Don't let Omniverse work out what the engons are. You're not going to have a fun time. That reminds me, I should message the developers. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. Let's just quickly keep going. Chipped, painted. Yep, that there can definitely be fixed. Oh, that doesn't even have panels on top. Let's go with that one. Do the same thing. Where is it? Where is it? Painted. Nice. Oh, Yarson. It's so good. It looks so much better. Well done, Marco. I mean, it is a pretty significant change, I have to admit. And obviously now we can come in and we can start adding in those other materials. So for instance, that one there, Control L. Let's go assign you, Control L, and we'll assign them. And then we're going to add in probably a red material. Painted red. You can come in, and you, Control L, red, assigned. Oh, Filment's here. Hey, oi, I sent you that car. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Let me know how much more needs to change. What does it look like? So just quickly, go check out Filman86 channel. Let me bring up the car that I was working on. So we're kind of doing a bit of a cross collaboration, Mr. Filman86 and I. Let me bring up the car. The car, I think, is looking schmick. Car. 70, 72. Nope. It's going to be number 70, I think. Here's what I did. Cyberpunk car. V 2. So I just want to show you. I'm really happy with how the car's turned out so far. There are still a few things that need to be updated, but if we have a look, we pretty much built this mostly on stream. There's a door missing. Future Marco problem. But you can remember what the front end looked like. Look, it looked a little bit like a dumpster fire, but we fixed it up. We are very much going for that cyberpunk feel. Let me just jump into Eevee, just so we can see the mesh a little bit better. I've been going ahead and I took all the suspension from an actual BeamNG car. And so that's why, yeah, it looks good. I like it. This is a really good idea that Filman gave me, in terms of like a Lotus Elise, which is probably my go-to car. If I could buy a car, it would be a Lotus Elise. Problem is, I wouldn't fit in a Lotus Elise. You know, when you walk up to a car and you're like, that's pretty good, but then it's kind of like to your hips, you're like, that car's probably a bit too small for me. But anyway, yeah, we did pretty much all this on live stream. I did a little bit on my Discord, a little bit on Filman's Discord. Make sure you go check out his channel. Let's jump back into this spaceship here. But yeah, you can see just kind of like how quickly we've been able to whip this out. Beautiful. And the door, let's just finish off on the door. Beautiful. Look at that. It just makes me happy. Excellent. What I might do here, so probably 2 edge loops, another 2 edge loops, Control B to do a bevel, middle mouse button there, Control numpad minus, and then I just do an Alt S, that'll create that, V to rip. Let's just do a hotspot on that puppy, and then it'll hopefully clean it up. Look at that. I like this system. This system works. Matte panels. Let's go dark. Don't like that. Oh, Control Z. Okay. So if you're ever using DreamUV and let's just save, and then it doesn't work, it goes into edit mode, you know that you've got like n-gons in weird places. But that's a problem there. Let's just fix that real quick. Push you in. Nice, 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 nice. That is looking good. Let's work on the interior now. H and H. These are the interior panels, so we'll do a quick hotspot on them. Throw, I think, a different color for the inside. Maybe like a plastic color. Nice. Let's now select that one, and that one can be our plastic color as well. Cool beans. This here can be that silvery material. Nah. Let's go painted white. And then we can have these as our silvery material. What are you? I don't know, but we're going to throw on maybe that one there. That's ugly. That's fine. Let's just do a Control S, and now we'll do our dream hotspot thingamabob. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And then we'll do the same on this puppy. Cool. Hotspot on that. Come on, you fat mole. There we go. Thank you. Just got to threaten Blender sometimes. You know, it's not that hard. Okay, let's go. Painted. You, sir, you become painted. And so the beauty of using this method is that if I want to go to Unreal Engine, if I want to go to Unity, if I want to go to Omniverse, because it's a texture, all my work's already done. I just got to set up the material once, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, break the wrist and walk away. Okay, you, what are you? Cool. Let's just run a DreamUV hotspot on you. I'm really happy. Oh, okay. How are we going to do these events? Oh, it's a separate material. Heck yeah. Let's do shiny. Let's do black. And we'll do a hotspot. Who just joined? Steve. Hey, Steve. Welcome. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Hopefully, you have a good time and enjoy yourself. Make sure you don't eat too much cheese. Bring you back in. Mind you, there are panels there, so no, undo that marker. Yep, cool. Right, what is that? Let's hotspot on that puppy. That is looking ugly, but that's fine. That is because of this edge here. Control E, mark seam. And now if we go into hotspot, beautiful, look at that. Much better. You know what I mean? It's much better. It's late. It's okay. Stephen Conroy. Wait a minute. I know that name. Wait a minute. Do I know that name? Am I thinking of someone? Channel. It just seems like I know you. Nope, never mind. Hey! Goat cheese is really good for you. Not the broadband, dude. Shut up. I can't be so loud. People are trying to sleep. Yes, so that's looking really good. I'm going to do edge loop here, edge loop here. Control E, Control E. Yeah, that's going to bug me. Where do I know that name from? I feel like I should. Okay, let's have, how's that looking now? I'm going to do edge loops through here, Control B, just to split that up. Control numpad minus, and we'll bring that in. And hotspot that puppy. I'm checking out DreamUV now. Yeah, so as you can see, kind of like this is why I'm using it. It just suits my workflow. The biggest pain is working out how you're going to make your textures. But I've got some for sale, if you know what I'm saying. Send me a... Ooh. Okay, all right, I'll tell you what. If we can get up to 100 viewers... 100 viewers, 100 likes. What are we going to do? If we can get up to... Let's go 100 likes. I'll give away 10 copies of my DreamUV pack. Yeah, let's do that. Scratched, assigned. Nice, and that should hopefully be the same on the other side. Let's just put 2 edge loops. One there. One there, one there. Control E, mark seam. Hotspot that puppy. 200. There we go. Okay. I thought I lost likes just then. Yeah, let's do that. If I can get up to... I will be nice. If I can get 100, we'll do 10. Okay. Control E, mark seam, Marco. Mark seam. And then we'll hotspot that puppy. I'll be slacking. Yeah. And that's pretty much all it is. Let's go Alt H now. And so we can see like a really big difference from our initial render, which was this, to this now. And I mean, what, it's only been 10 minutes? 20, but I've been talking. So let's go with that. Cycles, we'll jump into render view. And the other cool thing is now we can jump into Eevee. Oh yeah, I've got that set up on that weird shading setup. Let's go 0.5. 1. Oh, that's right. This is for 0.25. Yeah. So yeah, and this is what it looks like in Eevee. I mean, it's pretty grouse. Let's go back into here, and I go back into Cycles. But obviously Cycles looks nice, and we will be grabbing this, putting it into Omniverse, making sure the character interaction all happens in the cockpit. Now that's really good as well, because obviously I've got limited space for mocap, and so I've purposely built this cockpit to be roughly the size, it's a little bit bigger, roughly the same size as my space in here. So yeah, I am, episode 1's been written. Tell you what, DreamUV isn't that bad. I know. Night Cow, welcome. It's all right. It's all right. You know, we're trying to take over the world pretty much. What is that material there? You can go a black. DUV scratched. Dark gray. Okay. Let's fix this one up. There. Control E, mark seam. Like that. And then, oh yeah, baby. Let's go here. And I'm going to put another one in there. Another one here. Control E, mark seam. So the person who introduced me to UV Packmaster is Mr. Poiser. Poiser. There he is. This guy. Where's my live stream? So that's who introduced me to DreamUV. And so I've kind of taken his idea. I've taken his way of doing things and applied it to what I do. Let's go. Nah, don't like that one. What about this one? White ones? A little bit of differentiation. This here will move down slightly because that's bugging me. To about there. Cool beans. And let's introduce 2 materials. We're going to go assign on that one, and that one can become black. Nice. We don't have any panels on here. I don't know what this is about. That's that. Let's actually, maybe you can just move this back. There we go. That's now hidden. So we can see that here we've got a bit of panels to do. Control L. Sweet. I'm going to select that. Shift D to duplicate. P to separate by selection. And now I've got this piece by itself. And this is going to become my panels. From here, let's jump into solidify modifier. We're going to go in the positive. And then all I'm going to do is tick that off. Let's kind of create some panels. Oh, itchy nose. Let's go Control B, like so. And then we come in, delete faces. And there we go. All right, there's our first panel line. And then I'm just going to kind of go around this top bit like so. Delete faces. Maybe we might do something special here. Something like that. I'm going to put 2 edge loops in here. Let's grab these, scale them in. something like that. Grab this and this. Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. But obviously now we can see that this section's a little bit uneven. All I'm going to do is grab these GY and just bring it down. Nice. Nice. I want that and that. Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. Nice. And I think probably one through the middle. I know what we're going to do through the middle. We're going to do this. Delete faces. And then we're going to do that and that. Actually, we're going to do two of these. Control B to do a bevel. And then we're going to do the Star Wars one. Not my usual. I'm going to go like that. Delete, 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 delete. Delete faces. So that's the Star Wars way. Just install DreamUV. Just need some materials. Yeah. So there is a material that comes within DreamUV, which is kind of like this orange one. But yeah. So what are we on? 24 likes. Yeah, pretty far off. But yeah, there's links in the description for the DreamUV stuff, my materials, but it's also on the Patreons as well. All these materials, all 16 of them. And Spooky requested I create a few of these. So yeah, if you need me to create some other colors, let me know. Yes, so Jordan, sorry, I missed your message. So I'm coming back to this one because this is going to be a main integral part of my web series. Dumsy, you're just measuring the ship size to keep looping the rest of the mocap data. Nah, it's no, this is going to be all mocapped. I mean, it'll be, yeah, full animated scene in here. Class Packmaster. Yep. UV squares. Does what I needed to do. Oh, yeah, I know UV squares. Yeah. Rhizome isn't what I need. It's crashing when unwrap. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got Zen UV, but I haven't really been using it. Pretty much my two main UV tools is DreamUV and then UV Packmaster as well. So let me bring that puppy up. UV Packmaster, and shameless plug for that one is because Dream Easy Bake, yeah. Shameless plug for that one is because I do the tutorials for him, for Mr. Lucas. All right, let's grab this bit. Control LP, separate by selection, and I'm going to select. Did I duplicate? Yeah, I did. Select that. Control J to join, and let's do some slicey McSlice. Delete faces. We're going to grab this one here. Control B to do that. Delete faces. Did I? Whatever. Thank you. And edge loop scale X0. But yeah, if you check out Carl's channel, let him know I sent you. Don't know why. Just let him know. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's a successful dude. Why is there bevels? That's weird. Why is there bevels? Why is that poking through? Bizarre. But anyway, that's kind of cool. Let's check into the materials now. Lovely. Let's select that. Hotspot. And then we can apply some of these materials over the top. Nice. Grab that one, and that one. You can be red. Assign. And that one there can be the chipped white. the Blender experience. Why are there bevels? I don't know. I don't understand this bit here. Why is that poking through? Whoops. It just does not make sense. Look at the monkey. Look at the monkey. Weird. Anyway, future Marco problem. We know how past Marco, future Marco feels about past Marco. Okay, so if we, I'm just gonna just close this off now. Let's have a look. So this is what. Oh yeah. So I gotta crack open a door in here. But yes, so this is how I've got it. We've already had everything rigged, and now it's just kind of creating a bit of a mechanism for that section. I reckon what we might do. Control I, hide. What we might do here is I'm going to grab an I to do an inset, E to extrude, I, E, numpad. Let's go plus, and we're going to do a black color. Oops, a sign. Nah, that's too much contrast. No. Oh, it's not bad. Maybe it's... Ooh, that's not... Yeah, definitely not that one. Definitely not a shiny silver. I think what it needs... I'm going to go Shift D, hold Control, and then I'm going to put 20. 20. Let's go select all these. I'm going to press I to do an inset, and then I again to do individual inset. What the heck? Merge by distance? Weird. What is this sorcery of which you speak? What the heck? Scale Y0. Merge by distance. There we go. 88 vertices removed. Let's press I. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do this, and then I go E to extrude. So we've got kind of like these little ridges. And then I'm going to do the same again. Delete vertices. Now I'm going to grab all these. Gentle. Now I'm going to apply a black over the top. Silver. Nah, let's go black. And then GY, hold Control to snap back into place. Marco, you got to hit a sign. Well done. Looks good. Yeah. Okay. If you buy your shipping, making those worn edges true. Ooh. Oh. Control Z. Let's try again. Okay, so why are you not happy, Blender? Okay, let's do this. Oh, Blender, how much we love thy. Okay. Control E, mark seam. Let's go this. Whoops. There we go. And we'll do the same over here. We're going to hide them. Nope. Control L. Hide. Control S to save. Let's do a hotspot. Let's see if we can work out where's our pinch point. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. Okay. Let's go Alt H. Now I can see this is our problem up here. So yeah, this is ugly. Tell me true. Let's do... What's the best way to do this? All right, let's go ahead, come back into here. So it's just troubleshooting Blender. And so what I want to do is just cut away as much as I can. Let's go hide. Vertex mode, Control L, hide. There we go. Now I want to split this up a little bit. So first up, we're going to put an edge loop through here. Control E, mark seam. I think this is where the problem was. In here, Control E, mark seam. It doesn't use a pack for automated materials. If you did a challenge on all this spaceship marker. What? What do you mean by challenge? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What kind of challenge? Let me just select these. Control L, hide. And I'm going to go like that, like that. Ooh, Control L. Control L and hide them. Nice. Nice. Ooh, yeah, look at you, you fat mole. Right, why is that? Oh, that. Hide. Okay, so that does that to us. I am going to go like this and like this. No, let's do that, yes. So I'm going to go... Bring that back. This and this. Control L, hide. This, Control L, hide. Now, okay, so let me just explain this to you as well. So because these are UV unwrapped, if I in face mode and I select Control L, it's going to select everything linked based off the UV unwrap. So that's important. Where if I wanted to select the whole mesh, I would have to go into vertex mode, Control L. Now I can select the whole mesh. So if you're in face mode, it'll select the UV tile map, whatever you want to call it. I do want to do these up here, please. Danke schön. Like design challenge or a... are you referring to what like Clint's doing at the moment? Right, actually, I should do that challenge, eh? Knife tool. Knife tool. K. A. C. Enter. Control E, mark seam. Nice. And then I'm going to do the same here. AC. K. Whoops. Uh-oh. K. AC. Control E, mark seam. AC. Control E, mark seam. Okay, now let's go Alt H and then go hotspot, and hopefully we do the best. Doing the boss battle. Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Screencast keys. There we go. Sorry, my bad. All right. How is that looking now? That's not too shabby. I was hoping that would be a little bit more prevalent, but I will leave it as is. That's looking grouse. Let's go Alt H and bring you all back. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Thank you. So good. It's looking good. It makes me so happy. No, and I don't know what the buttons are. Control L. I want a red panel. Now, I purposely haven't done any assign. I haven't done any yellow because I think the yellow is going to be too much like my other ships. Actually, let's bring up my other ships just so you guys can see what else I'm working on. Okay, so this is the Sci-Fi Miner that some of you might remember. So this is, I think we built this on live stream, and I think I finished it off on Discord. But if I go into Open Recent, we're going into Kitbashing Set V6. This is the big one. So this is the new Kitbashing set that I'm working on. And you'll see like a lot of the parts from all the animations. For me, yellow is a warning. I think the yellow, the darker red, and the greys just look sick. Like, look at these ships. Like Pimp Nizzle. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then this one here is from that animation earlier. That's weird. You Control L. Hang on, let me just fix this up while I'm here. Control L. You, sir, should be glass. Plus glass. Assign. There we go. And so if you follow me on Insta, which is linked down here probably. Nope, that way. You would have seen all those little animations. Let me just fix this one up as well while I'm here. Before I forget and stuff it up again. And then Fast Mako gets in trouble. Let's go like that. And then we're adding glass again. Assign. Yeah. I am thrilled with these engines. These are looking mwah. But yeah, so what I'm doing with this Kitbashing set is as I'm going along, I'm texturing. And so, for instance, let's just do a Control S real quick. For instance, with this one, let me just quickly show you, and then we'll get back to the other one. Shift D, Alt R, Alt G. Let's, what should we do? I know. Rotate 90. Let's go Alt G. It's not the same. That's fine by me. I don't really shiver me timbers. Whoops. Alt R, Alt G. Let's go rotate 90 on the minus. I'm going to scale it down, but we'll scale it up. Ooh. Yeah, let's use this one. Interesting. I do like that piece there, so let's grab that one and we'll do another side on, but it needs to be at the front. I don't really have a piece to... Ooh, this one here. Shift D. But so what I really just kind of like wanted to show you is the fact that since this is already all been pre-textured, it just kind of like comes together so much easier. Let's grab both of these. Nice. Let's put some complex parts on this side. Shift D to hold control. Oops. Scale. Let's put something in under there. That one there. Shift D, hold Catarl. Nope. G, hold Catarl. And then we'll do in the middle, please. Rotate Z 100. Oops, rotate Z 180, scale, GY. Oop, we got a hole here. Let's fill that. I don't really have... Oh, I got a plug. Alt R. Rotate 180. Something like that in there. About there, you say? Yeah. There we go. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. Ah! And so this is kind of like why, yeah, it's already textured. And so now I got a brand new ship. Did I stuff anything up? I did. Oh, gosh. Anyway, but that's kind of what I wanted to show you. That's what's coming. Dribs and drabs are coming through Patreon on that one. So, yeah, if you want those pieces. This ship's already on Patreon, but not obviously at the current level because I'm literally making it as we go. We're on 34 likes. If we get up to 100, let's give away some of these textures. From here, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. All right, so you, sir, to materials. The first one is shiny. The second one will be our yellow material that we were talking about earlier, because we can. Asset browser, materials. I'm going to go into that one there, and we'll go assign, Control L, assign. And so technically now when we come in, let's do a UV hotspot. Canberra, Christopher, welcome. Oh yeah, we got to catch up, buddy. So, Chris, I have written my first episode, which is good. I'm very chuffed on what it looks like. I've shown a few people already, and they are very happy as well. So I'm pumped. Sick. Soon. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Under here, I like these pistons. Let's change that one to... We'll do the shiny silver. And we'll change this one to yellow. What? Orange. Oh, that's an orange color. Well done, Marco. We will go assign. Oh, yes, please. I think it's a little bit too conspicuous, though. Oh, my goodness, that looks so good. Get out of here, mate. Get out of here. Oh, I can't have yellow there. It's going to be red. Darn it. There we go. That looks so good. That is schmick. Unknown, welcome. I am doing good. I mean, look. The engines look schmicker. Yes, they do look schmick as. Fully sick, bruh. I just want to put that as an edge loop. That as an edge loop. Ah, crud on a stick. Whatever, we'll come back to that later. Oh. I'm pretty chuffed. Doesn't have a tutorial source for the material because he's selling them. So I do have a tutorial on using DreamUV, not creating them though. So, sorry. I will slightly be a jerk on that one. It took me ages to work out how to do this. From here, oh, how do I do this? Okay, I gotta think. Yeah, it took me ages to do the materials, is what I'm saying. Said yellow is a warming color. A warning color, yeah. Well, that's why, yeah, I've just put it on that piston on the inside. I think that one's okay. Maybe we even go to the yellow one. It'll be like a dull color. Yeah, that one's a bit better. It's not as strong. Let me quickly now work this out. Okay, so Shift D, I'm going to scale along the y-axis. Hey, look at that. Finally, we're doing some modeling. Let's work out now. I'm going to press F. Let's go like that. E to extrude. Something like that. Now, did I get it the right way? I did. Awesome. 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 Go on, ball. That's awesome. And then from here, we're going to go G, Y. I will press F. Now we go E to extrude, scale, and we will push that all the way in. Yeah, good enough. I do have a feeling though. Let's put an edge loop through here. Control B. Middle mouse in, and then we're going to put a bit of a groove in. There we go. Like so, like so. And then we're going to go E to extrude. Now, does that not work? Okay, that's fine. Let's undo that puppy. And we're going to be guesstimating this one and this one. E to extrude. I hate you. Why is there a mirror modifier on? Ah, too much. Oh, that's why there's a mirror modifier. Okay. So we're just guesstimating like that. Perfect. Excellent. So that means now from here, I'm going to grab this section. Let's put an edge loop through there. GG. GG. Yeah, I'll buy that. No, it's unrelated, but since I'm up in your live, do you have a video about animating faces realistically with great shape key add-on? No. The best way I do it is I will use iClone, which is this. And that's how I do all my animation, facial animation. Pretty much I'll use the puppet tool, and then that controls the whole face. And then I'd use Aculips, which is their inbuilt tool for lip syncing, which is... Oi. Oi! Oh, Gummo. Gotta plug it better. Yeah, I've tried... I sent an email out a while back to everyone, but yeah, there wasn't much uptake on it, so it's, yeah, I don't know how to plug stuff better. I thought I did alright, but oh well. Let's have a look. How's this looking? You can then transfer the animation studio character in Blender. Yes, so there's an export function within iClone. And then what you can do is directly import the character with the character creator add-on. You just get import character, import animations, wham bam thank you ma'am, and then you can do all your stuff in here. Yeah, I do have a video on it. Let me bring it up. It's a good thumbnail. I really like this thumbnail. Control V. Is the puppet tool in Blender or an iClone? It is in iClone. Let's have a look. I can show you iClone. Well, let's crack it open while we're at it. iClone, Robber Animation, Presentation Proj. Enter? I think that's the right one. Anyway, we'll come back to that as it's loading. And I've lost my chat window. Nope. Yes, there it is. Sweet. Yeah, and we'll go through iClone. I can quickly show you that. Okay, so back in here, let's work on all this. Let's work on the interior now. Whoops. Hide. No, let's keep that. Let's hide the back half. You would probably need to be updated as well. Chipped. Painted dark grey. Hide. Far out. Hide. Scratched UV. Yes. Hide. I'm just making sure that everything has the right materials applied to it. Nice. Does this have the right material? It sure does. But we can come in and quickly add in some extra stuff. There we go. Oops. That. Control L. Okay, go suck a lemon. That. Control L. Okay, you can become shiny silver as well. Lovely. You need some transition for the side tracks. I will... How do I do that? Do I have Gumroad? I think I've got... So, yeah, if you want to pick up... There's that one. And then there's... But if you want to get it on the Blender market, it is... Jeez! Gee whiz! Wonder... I can spot the Markham Greebles in my... Heck yeah! Show me! I would love to see my stuff. How smug is that? Show me my stuff! Do it! Look, I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's go into DreamUV quick. Control S. I'm just going to save it. And let's crack open this. So, this is the puppet tool. This, I normally have my whole window expanded. So that's why. Alright, so we've got this chap. Modify, click on him. Let's go to motions. Facial puppet. There should be a window. There it is. And then from here, I can select Kevin. Kevin happy, preview. And then we go, hey. Ha ha. Oh, yes. But this is kind of like that, we can really adjust the face and obviously blinking. If we disable, like the upper face, and then we can turn off, so we can just like play around with the face, like the lower half. What's this? Oh, how are you doing? And then what you can do as well is, if you're an idiot, Marco. Let's go into V-seams, motion. Let's come into here. Right click. Can I go? No, on it. Lips. Here we go. Okay, let's come over into here. Create a script. So record a voice. Let me hang on. Let's work this out. Let me get a joke. I don't need a short joke. Stupid. Aculips, here we go. Okay. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. And then we click OK. Generate text. Now, because I'm an Aussie, it's going to be struggling. But anyway, if you want to know how to speak like an Aussie. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. So let's just have a quick look at that. Pay. Oops. We'll go like that. Align. And I think that was like super loud. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. Yep, that's fine. Let's go apply. And so now we've got here. And so this is what it looks like. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. Cool. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now is where you kind of come in and do the face puppet. Let's go. Are you... Beautiful. That's all I want. So let's come into here, record, space. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. If you ever go into a wig shop, don't forget to pay. Like that. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What full British pop. I'm losing his mind. I never had my mind. But yeah, so this is iClone. Like that. Felicia White is in the house. Whoop whoop. But yeah, this is iClone. So this is the lich character that I use. But anyway, would you like to save? Nine. Alright, so back into this. Hey, where's my music? Let us continue on the journey of this. I know, right? I know. Let's crack in. I'm just going to quickly throw in some edge loops. Just to kind of break up the mesh. And we'll go one here, one here. Control E, mark seam. And then we can go into a save, Control S to save. Let's throw a hotspot on. This will slice it up a bit. And the interior can be gray. Ew. That's, what the heck is that? There we go. Ah, okay, here we go. This is the problem. All right, let's fix that up. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Merge last. Delete face. Oh, crud on a stick. I. Merge last. Good enough. Control E mark C. And then let's do another hotspot, and hopefully that'll fix up this mess. It did not. Tell me true. Let's... Ah, that's probably our problem there. Let's select this edge. No, you fat mole. There we go. Nice. Control E, mark seam. Hotspot. Nice. And then there's my problem. 1, 2, better not sue. 3, 4, eat some thing raw. Control E, mark seam. It's just because it's not a really nice shape. I get stuffed. Ah. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. Ploppers. Nope, that's not going to work. F. Makula. There we go. Control E mark seam. Sorry, there's just a bit of a yuckness there. We'll fix that up. Control E mark seam. We'll just push that under the rug. I'm pretty sure there is a Sci-Fi panel there anyway. Sci-Fi panel, you clown. You klutz. That's looking a little bit better. I don't like that in the slightest. So we might just have to manually do this. Ooh. JC, I create my characters in Blender. I use both AccuRig and AutoRig Pro, but can't figure out how to add a facial rig to get it work. Oh. Ow. There is a new tool. I'm sorry to say. I am super sorry to say there is a new tool. I'm really sorry. But this is what you want. This is what you want. With that is headshot. And so you can actually not use a character, like a facial, like a human character. Because all you got to do is put points all over the face. You got to match it to the rig and it'll create the shape keys based off all the points. So the more points you put on. So if I were to come into here and go into headshot. This one here. So this is where I did a 3D scan of my face. And then, yeah, create all the shape keys. You could, you can't, maybe? I need to revisit this video. Audio to face. Yeah, I need to revisit this one. But I'm waiting for the newest version of the Omniverse Blender to come out. But that video there will do it without headshot. You can do it in Omniverse. But yeah, hopefully that helps. And I'm not a big fat liar. A little bit. Control E mark C. I just want to get this little bit right because it's bugging me now. Okay, how are we looking now? Are we looking grouse? We're looking grouse. Nice little line there. Beautiful. Sick. Excellent. This bit here. Let's do a few edge loops. Here. Here. There. And one there. Scale X0. Here's a question. Who's been watching Utopia? Americans, you won't understand. So you do not add a facial rig to your characters. No, so because I use all my characters from Character Creator, because I don't have time to kind of stuff learning how to make characters. So I just use the Character Creator characters. Geez, that was a mouthful. But yeah, I have no intentions of learning character design because that's just a skill set that I've tried and failed many a times. So many times. Because I suck. But yeah, so that's why I've kind of gone down that route. Copy material to select it. I got a hair on my face. There we go. Well done, Marco. Good job. Thank you. I don't know. Is that a good color? No worries. Learn MetaHuman and how to make clothes. Oh, that is what I've been practicing, is making clothes. Something I've discovered is always make the interior separate from the exterior. Yes. Yep, completely agree. So all these pieces, I can remember I designed this a while ago. All these pieces are all separated from each other, which was good. I'm glad I did something semi-clever. And I'm pretty sure all the doors should be separated. Let's go copy material to select it. Let's go hotspot on that. Hotspot on that. Nice. Hotspot on that. Hotspot on that. Awesome. what I might do is we're going to grab that, and that. We're going to select that. Das ungut. Oops, and one more door handle. But yeah, normally kind of like I'll just go through and just hide all the mesh that I don't need visible at the time. Nice. That looks, ooh, what is that? Marco. Oh. Painted LG. Life's good. Painted LG. And we will do that. Okay, so I'm... The Faceit add-on. Oh, yes. So the Faceit add-on, I believe, uses the other app, which might be a subscription model now. Facecap, which is this one. Brr. Hey. Yep. Sexoof. So that's that one. Don't worry, I've tried a lot and I've spent a lot. Shh. Don't tell my wife. Yes, I understand where you're coming from. Alright, so chipped red, grey, dark. There we go. Lovely. Okay, I gotta make a leather one. Oh. See, this is semi-okay because when I do bring it into Omniverse, the matte leather, there is a leather material which I'm just going to use. We do have a Utopia on Amazon here. Oh. Is it the Australian one? Always begin with the exterior leading up to the blue ship. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sweet. I create my own textures. That's a game changer, yeah. I didn't know there was two. Well, there's an Australian Utopia. And what that is... Let me just check. ABC iView. I'm pretty sure. But what it is pretty much how the Australian... Like, it's a parody on Australian government. Bays of Fire. Oh, that would be interesting. And so this is all pretty much Australian TV. So, Utopia. Yeah, this one here. It's pretty funny. Working in the public service here in Australia, it's a little bit too close to home. It is a little bit too close to home. Oh, man. I can, yes. Yeah, yeah. There are some people you're like, what? This is hurting my feelings. I need an adult. What are we on? 38 likes. Alright, we need to get up to, what did I say? 100. And then we'll give 10 free copies away. Alright, that's looking good. Okay, let's come back. Okay, let's now work on this bench in here. I'm just going to... What is that? You can become... I don't want black. I want the light grey. And then we'll do a UV hotspot. Thank you. There. There. Control E mark seam. Just give that a little bit of extra love in there. Lovely. This is slightly annoying. I'm going to grab that. And here, Control E, mark seam, hotspot, and then hopefully that'll clean it up. Lovely jubblies. Excellent. Okay, hide, door, hide. So we got to rig that up. Get rid of the lights. Okay, so this is... I'm keeping this part here because that's kind of like the glassy area, and that's kind of my limit. Life intimidating art, yes. Yep, I completely agree. Can you even edit them in Photoshop or Substance Paper? Hang on, what are we talking about? Could use textures that CC Headshot create and apply it to a mesh and a metahuman head. Yeah, I think there is a workflow. My goodness, turn that down. 5. Delete. Let's go Control S save. All right. Okay. So from here, let's just jump into my other Kitbashing set of this. Engines console. All right. So I did have this console. But this console is actually not too bad. Let's use this console. For now, let's get it to scale. Okay. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, let's go something along the lines like that. Weird. What the? Stop being stupid. So if we have that, now it's offset. I'm going to put it in the middle. And then this will allow me to now duplicate this chair. Awesome. Cheese and whiskers. And we're going to put that about here. You and you. I can't hide you, which is going to be a problem. Okay, let's go like this. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, 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 delete. Delete. Excellent. Oh, itchy nose. And then now we can, I think I might have to create, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and create a custom one. Not a fan. That's stinking ugly. So here we go. Should the rails on the front? No, so those rails there sit on the glass. They give the glass strength. Oh my goodness, I didn't save it. You'll see once I unhide everything, it'll all pop out. Guys. Because I haven't learned how to animate faces yet. Yeah, that's another kettle of fish. Look, as a independent creator, I've got the choice of spending 30-40 hours on 10-15 seconds and make it look 100% schmick, or I could spend 30 minutes and get 80%. Like, you know, you gotta fight that battle. Yes, I completely agree. They're breaking their wrists. I will spin that around once this finishes. Let's have a look. You can sell this asset as a bundle of kit. Have I? Let's have a look. I don't know. I'm gonna... I thought I already did put it up. Pretty much all this stuff already is on Patreon. And yeah, it's just all one big set. Community, Kitbashing set. Just looking at my Gumroad. Ah, it's not on Gumroad. Alright. Well, there's a tomorrow job. I will get this console up on Gumroad. But yeah, I'm just waiting for DreamUV to stop having a baby. Rocket's basic mix cap. Probably hand animate. Yeah, I completely agree. They're on a different level. My body animations and character design is top notch. Yeah, so character design, like I said, no interest in learning it. I've bought 2 mocap suits from Perception Neuron. They've been fantastic. For the latest animation that I did, the city survey. Ah, dang it. this failed. Oh, gosh, I hate this. Okay, alright. So, this is now failed. Control Z. And I think it's probably the joystick that stuffed me up. Yeah, let's go P, separate by selection. Control S to save, and I'm going to go hotspot on this. I reckon the joystick is the bane of my existence. Yep, there we go. So now, if you're ever using DreamUV and it reverts back to the mesh, it's because the mesh sucks. Fun fact. So I'm just going to quickly split it up a little bit. I mean, technically, I don't really have to. But whatever. Control E, mark seam. Let's do probably 2. Control E, mark seam. Don't judge me on this UV. I can't remember why I created it. Ew. Marco. Dude, have some respect. Control E, mark seam. Control S, hotspot. I needed this for some reason. Oh, still. Right click, auto smooth. Yeah. That should be fine. That should be fine. This here, Control E, mark seam. I'm just trying to stop breaking ankles. I reckon this is my problem down here. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work to fix this up. I might just have to make one up. Alright, anyway, we'll come back to that one. Control S, save. Hotspot. Hopefully this one should be fine. Have you tried the Roku? No. I only have the Perception Neuron V3. Yeah, I bought the V2. The V2 was quite nice. It's really interesting to know how much kind of like metal and magnetic stuff really interfere with the motion capturing. So that's something to be bear in mind, especially because I'm in like this small tiny room. But yeah, with the V3 it's much better. I mean, hey, Perception Neuron, if Rococo are watching, yeah, I wouldn't mind testing one, if you know what I mean. But no, I'll stick with Perception Neuron for now because I just know the software, I know how it works, and I'm loyal. I don't have any affiliate links, so yeah, that's me just using it. Mostly a digital double. Yeah. You haven't created a 1 minute scene yet. Oh, dude, you just gotta. Yeah, that's tricky, JC. That's tricky. I know it's hard. It's hard, but sometimes you just gotta sit down and just make something. I initially started doing 2D animations. And that was purely because of render times. I didn't have time to render pretty much. So the way I developed them was 2D characters, and all it is kind of like the viewport render. That's all I did. Beautiful. Love it. Actually, one of my favorite shorts though that I've ever created is this one. Old man. Yeah. This one here I knocked out in a night. And I know as well, my wife was talking to me at the time. And so I was animating this at the same time. Oop.
Let me tell you a story about an old thin man, that when people saw him they normally ran. Today was not like the other days. Losing his robe put him in a haze. He put on some jeans which he hadn't worn since his teens, then moved into the kitchen where he patted his pet kitten. But it turned and hissed, and with a finger he dismissed. And as he walked to the garden shed to find his tool made from lead, it was no longer there. His garden shed was bare. To go to work today, he pondered, but today was a job he wanted. He left the house not like he normally would, through the front door and past some plywood. He gave a friendly smile to his neighbours, and he quickly looked at his papers. He called out to one of the ladies, "See you in 4 days!" The blood from her face drained away. He went down the street, looking at his worksheet, hoping to meet and give a big greet to someone who he despised for deeply. And he crept up on him discreetly. "Boo!" he shouted. "Boo!" he touted. Today is surely not the day, he pleaded. The old man smiled as he finally succeeded. His old school rival was to be defeated. There was nothing he could do, so he conceded. The old man stretched out his hand, just as he always planned. With a sigh, the other waved goodbye and took his hand and began to cry. But nothing happened. The old man's spirits dampened. His rival laughed with joy. The old man felt like he did as a schoolboy, but this time he punched him in the face. The old man returned home. Around the house he began to roam, looking for his robe and tool. Why will today be so cruel? He looked in the cupboard, he looked in the basket, he looked in the laundry, he looked in the casket. He tried to retrace his steps, but he was very perplexed. Why is this happening to me? I need an iced tea. As he sat there drinking, it came to him. Last night I got drunk and I put it in the bin. He walked over to see it there and he put it on and did a flare. He quickly ran back to his rival and gave him another eyeful. But this time he dropped dead. "I told you I was going to get you," he said. He raised his sickle high and walked away as others stood by. The old man returned to his palace and drank victoriously from his chalice. He ticked off the name from his paper. Mission accomplished was that cape.
I forgot about the punching in the face bit. So, I've won 2 awards so far. So technically, I'm a multi-award winning animator. I like using that. So there's a local film festival that happens every year called Lights Canberra Action, and you get a theme, and you've got 10 days to make a short film, but you got to use 10 objects from around Canberra. And so I've won best animation 1 year, and then best use of an item, or best use of theme. I can't remember, but yeah, that's better than 4. So, but yeah, that was kind of like done in pretty much the one night. But the whole point of it was just like a quick render time, quick turnaround time. And as you can see, animated. I mean, it was, but it's not. And that was all written before ChatGPT as well. That was, oh, geez, how old is that video? When did that video come out? It didn't get any views in the last 28 days. That's fine. But how long has it been out for is the question. It was released since upload June 16th, 2018. Far out. That's an old video. Jeez. I did though find some of my early Blender animations, but that's for another story. That's another time. But yeah, look. So that's looking nice. This here I'm gonna have to remake. Screw that. I'm happy with these drawers. Probably need to make the bed frame in here, but that's a future Marco problem. Let's just do a Control S just quickly. I'm going to do an Alt H to unhide everything. And how are we looking now? Let's go into perspective view. Let's go into cycles to check it out. And I think that's not too bad. I'm fairly happy with how that's looking. let's just do an F12. Oh no, Marco, you should have. What the heck's that? Ah. So yeah, if you watch from the start of the stream, you would see like completely different. Even the thumbnail. Do I have a thumbnail? Yeah. So that's what it originally looked like with the one texture. But now using DreamUV, we've got like multiple textures over the top. And so it's a pretty, yeah, this is way better. This looks so much cleaner. Now, actually I think Omniverse does do this now, but the next thing you could actually do is go File, Import, Images Plane, Makula, Textures? No. Temp? No. Library. Downloads? Didn't I download an image recently? Aha! Sweet. Alright, so let's do this and let's just go into material mode. Let's come up into snapping and we're going to go face project. It's already set up. G, hold Control. And then this is kind of like where, you know, technically we could come in and start adding in these extra details. And we can go kind of like around a ship and add more decals, so on and so forth. And then we'll have that kind of more weathered effect. If you want to go give it, hey, this ship goes fast kind of weathered effect. Oops, rotate X 180. Then we can kind of go, there's a lot of bugs. Something like that. And then you can kind of see how we've done that. Yeah, the good old decals. And then that kind of like adds the next level on top of it. And so you can go around all the way around the ships, blah, blah, blah. I probably won't do that for this one. I'm really happy how the light works on this ship. Probably duplicate this. Oh, I don't like that chair. Okay, chair, go away. This one here. Let's make it black. Nope. Actually, Control S. Let's DreamUV that puppy. I stink. Come on, you dog. Oh, what does that mean? But yeah, so... But I'm really happy. I'm at a good point now where I can focus on animation. These panels here, this is interesting. I got to look at this. I mentioned Omniverse several times. What are you doing with it here? So I'm using NVIDIA Omniverse as a render engine. Now the reason why is I figure that if you've got a company that is making graphics cards and now they're implementing a render engine, the graphics card, or sorry, the render engine, I'm assuming, would be completely optimized to run on that hardware. So that's the main reason why I'm using Omniverse. Ew. And that's kind of, I rendered the bank robber one in. Not the bank robber. No, what was it called? Let me bring it up. We can watch it together again. Content. Where are you? I say you far. Oh, music's off. So this one is in Omniverse.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, hi.
Spare a moment just for a brief city survey.
Oh, sure. What's up?
Fantastic. I promise I won't take more than a minute. Now, first question. How often do you carry cash?
Yeah, sometimes. Yep.
Excellent. And how much money would you say you have on you right now?
Yeah, probably around $150. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Brick wall could
Now,
be better.
would you consider yourself proficient in self-defense?
Oh, well, I can run pretty fast if that counts.
And let's go one last question. Hypothetically, if a stranger on the street were to attempt to rob you, do you think you'd be able to defend yourself?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, if they were armed, no way.
So right, well, in this case, let's do a live demonstration. Give me your wallet.
So yeah, there we go. Right, stop, exit. So that's that kind of like, yeah, really loving the whole Omniverse thing. So I'm trying to bring chat back up. There we go. That was genius. So that's the kind of quality that I'm going to try and go for this web series. The other thing that I want to do with the web series is actually bring in as many other YouTubers to do voiceovers just for like one episode or whatever. So we're going to try and bring in a third character into every interaction. I'm not going to use the Lich in this web series. I'm going to probably use the character that I created with the 3D scanning of myself and use that to be the basis of the main character. What's the other character going to be? I want him to be an older character, but he's not going to be the Lich. But I think he's going to definitely have that persona. I don't want to give the story away too much, but this was something that I was working on, but I wasn't really happy with how it turned out. I think with this ship, I might leave it as is. I was hoping to dig a hole in there, but we are coming up late. The idea was this one, so medium frigate. Get stuffed. Date modified. No, name was Cyberpunk Rule Workshop. Here we go. So I was going to use this as part of it. I think I made this one on Discord. I don't think there was that many people who were plopping around. Actually, no. Smokey was around. Open up your dog. Oh, no. I saved it. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? It might not work. Because I opened it. Oh, no. There we go. Sweet. So, yeah, I was kind of trying to create a like sci-fi external workshop. And the idea behind this thing was that when a ship lands, it kind of like covers it. And then they can kind of like work on it, blah, blah, blah. But this was, yeah, an idea for one of the sets. Now that I look at it, it's actually not too bad. Just put some crud around it. Anyway, yeah. I will most definitely, probably the Patreon people. I know Terry, I'm going to definitely snap him up to do kind of like a short voiceover. So if 4K productions around, I'm going to just snap him to do kind of like something over the speaker. Because I know his grandkids would probably lose their nut. But yeah, I will probably, for the Patreon peeps, reach out and go, I just need this line, who's keen, cool, and just something like that, so that I'll write them all in so that mic quality doesn't work, it doesn't matter. And then that way it's kind of, yeah, very neutral in that aspect. But yeah, so this scene, you know what, now that I look at it, it's actually not too bad. Probably once I start throwing in some grass and such. Let me just jump over into Eevee. And that looks like rubbish, but that's fine. Let's turn on ambient occlusion. Turn on bloom. Let's just quickly open up. Whoops, I'm in UV editing. Whatevs. Let's jump into shader editor. Let's jump over into the world. We're going to go light path. There we go. Okay. Change it to that. There's no sun. Let's add in a sun real quick. GZ. Rotate on like that. See, it looks like rubbish. That's fine. We're working on it. Light path. Let's go into a mix shader. Camera ray. Shift D, join. This goes 0.25. There we go. So now that sun becomes a little bit darker. Then 5. And then that's where, yeah, now our shadows are a lot stronger. Angle 0.01. That'll crisp that up. Shadows will increase to 2K. Cube size to 2K. And now we've got really crisp shadows in Eevee. But yeah, still, it's nothing compared to Cycles. And Cycles just looks amazing. What the heck? Let's just change this to Eevee. U, Shift D. Here. Van. And then let's just bring the film down to 0.2. So yeah, there we go. Cool. Anyway. Oh, you remember that one? Yeah, sweet. Cool. Let's leave it at that. This Friday's video will be doing kind of like a breakdown of my board, which is currently covered by a green screen, on kind of like some of the software that I'm using. Actually, I'll give you a quick taste. Obsidian is what I'm using. And so I've actually got multiple stories that I'm currently doing. So for instance, now the cool thing about Obsidian is you can use tags and characters, and I'll talk about this a little bit later on. So make sure you subscribe. Good segue. But what you can kind of see is then you can start seeing relationships between all your points. So for instance, Galactic Police, we've got the storyline in the mechanic, and then we've got it up here. Where's my thing? Go back. And then I think, yeah, so if I go select my planets, I can see my 4 planets. What's so special about this planet? Marco, stop clicking on it, you clown. Let me find. There it is. Planet. I can see this Quill Astaran. That's where he's from. So he's from Rothan. He's a character. Sweet. These are all the characters so far that I have profiles on. And so if I wanted to have a look at Jax Turner, which is our main character, he's from this planet. And he's part of this script, Season 1, Episode 1. So, yeah. Have you tried Octane Render in Blender? No. Nah. I will be using NVIDIA Omniverse just purely because of all the feeds through there. And then we can see that this story here is part of the story mechanic. And then we've got all our lines and blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, it can kind of go a little bit crazy. But that's what we're kind of building on. So, original storyline here, the trader one. What's that? We had 4 episodes? 5 episodes? 4 episodes in that one. So this is kind of like just where I'm dumping all my ideas and just seeing how they can all connect. What's the item? The Orb of Calandria. What the heck was that? Oh, that was that, yeah. But, so each of these have pages that they can go to. And then, yeah, we can go and have a look. What else is associated with this? We can see this is the workshop. No, this is the spacecraft, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. All right? So, let's call it a night. We didn't reach our goal of 100 likes. Maybe next time. So, tell your friends. Subscribe and hit the bell button. I don't know. It's worth a shot. But, yeah, so next week, hopefully, I reckon we might actually be animating some of the sequences and going from there. If there is something that you want to know, hit me up on Discord. I'll send the link to Discord. I won't be on there just yet today. How do I do it? Invite people. There we go. Kiapi. Yeah, roger that, Roger. So if you want to jump on my Discord, I do answer questions on there. I will help out when I can. And yeah, jump on Patreon. All the stuff. All my kitbashing sets, textures, everything is on there. I think that's about it. So, Have a good night. It is now 11 o'clock on a Sunday. School tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Don't eat too much cheese, unless it's goat cheese, apparently. All right. See you later. Thank you very much, guys. See ya.